Well, hello. I do know it has been a while, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. So what I've got going on is right now is this build-off I'm a part of. I don't want to show anything of the other guy's place because, frankly, I don't want to see anything of the other guy's place. Um, I feel like if I see something or whatever, I either get worried or I'll try and adapt some idea he's already doing and try and use that for me. Hey, Annan, how you doing? That's just not what I want to do. But he's over there on the right-hand side. I don't. Our goal for this little build-off is to build a starter hut type of deal for, let's say, a random new level 40 person showing up to the server. I'm doing great, thanks. Been having some fun. He's got me building on one of his other maps and getting huh. Anyway, what was I saying? So we would be building a starter base sorts of thing. And I'm getting kicked again. Man alive, I tell you what. I do need to revalidate my files just to make sure my arc is up to sniff. But being that I've only got really tonight to build this place, because that's a 24-hour thing and it started at 6 o'clock my time. So I've got till 6 p.m. tomorrow. And I'm working tomorrow, so now or never kind of thing. The person that owns the server is called Fade the Fairy, and the group is for No Lives Matter. And it originally started from when they were World of Warcraft group. They were doing PvP stuff. So they were trying to kill people. That's about all I get of it. Anyway, and as you can see, they've got their little clustered server, well, clustered maps, or whatever it is. Over on Extinction, which is the Dark Autumn. That one I'm going through and going to be making a full functioning base. I will have an admin building in there, kind of out of the way so that people don't worry about it much. And that way the admins and moderators of the servers can show up over there, store the more rare things or whatever they need to do at that point. They can do that there. And then a full-fledged, it's going to have farms, so there's going to be crops growing already. Going to try and automate some of it, but not entirely all of it, because I don't want the crops to die on me. And being a brand new player, and you're showing up to the admin community base to live there for a while, you're not going to have fertilizer. So I do want to provide a way to get fertilizer going, so bugs. Probably like level 1 bugs or something, I don't know. And going through getting the gardener and the farmer running, just so that, oh, not the gardener, just the one that puts the fertilizer in the plots. And that's all his job is. And then whoever's actually living there working it, they can go and collect the crops of their own selves. But also have some turrets set up on the sides. Keep everybody out. Well, not everybody out, but keep the bad animals out. Ooh. Farmer. That's right. Thank you. So I will need to do something. There we go. Had to plug in the, the stuffs. So this is our objective, is to make a base for a low-level person to show up in the server and be able to have it assembled for them using the Structure Saver mod. They did find a large area down there that several people could build in. Right when I showed up, he was laying down his foundations over there, and I saw that it was larger, and I didn't want to get shown off by it being too large, well, mine being much smaller, because generally for a starter base, I just do like a 3x3. It was like my very first home, because you can get the resources for that pretty quick and all that. Anyway, so there wasn't a whole lot of other spots that I can go and build them. And then I wanted to get you started. I originally wanted to put in the palisades surrounding the entire place, but you see that didn't happen. Built on the cliff edge over here, so it had the space. And yeah. So most often the times you can get stone, wood, thatch, and fiber relatively easy. Metal, not so much. So we've also got some decorative little bushes right now. They also double as a crafting station for you. We've got your sap gathering thing, as well as a nice little beehive. Honey doesn't stack? Been so long on some other roleplay servers, I thought honey stacked. Anyway, you got that too. Alright. In here, you can see that I've done a few different things, alright? So we've got a large foundation. It's 5 wide by 7 deep. That is the flooring plan here. I've got some storage lockers on the sides. They hold 120, and they only cost 50 metal ingots, so actually they're reasonably priced, which I find quite handy. We've got the kitchen over here where you can get water. I did close it up so that you wouldn't see outside, but more importantly, no one would see inside and be able to see my goodies. Faye the Fairy came inside, was like, oh, that was neat. And I just instantly said, shh, because I didn't want him to give away any of my secrets to my competitor guy down the way. Because I'm quite certain that he doesn't want to know anything that I'm doing. So as you see, the ceiling tiles are upside down. With them being S+ ceiling tiles, the S+ crop plots will snap upside down. Now I did this once before, but I seem to have had an issue with the crop plots one way or another, like it would stop growing. So what I've done this time is I've got the gardener, the lady here, she's got some beer so that she can pull all the good crops out. And I got the farmer here. Oh, I had the farmer here full of stuff. Activate. So he'll give it the crop, he'll put the fertilizer into the plots. She'll take the stuff out of the plots. So hopefully they'll continuously work and be productive. And then I've got a place for you to get drinks, storage of recipes or whatever you want to do. Also your pantry's food, way to cook your food. A cooking pot actually right here. She did an update to the eco mods where that's now the cooking pot instead of the dye maker, which I find handy. This is an admin hosted event, so people are, well, that's nice. It snaps right there, nice. So people were given the resources or whatever to have made their respective places. So you could put, I don't know, I'd probably put wood in this one, being that I might be cooking the wood. Alright. So I've got 3 more sections that I got to work through on the house. This portion here, this portion back here, and I do like symmetry and stuff, so I put the 2 walkways going up. The walkways are also inverted, so I think it's pretty awesome. And then up here, I'll probably throw in a bedroom on, I don't know, one side or maybe that side or something, I don't know. And then a fully functioning crafting area here for every crafting device that you might need. And leaving the downstairs for storage, and then a like living room type deal. I do also want to get a yeah, figures. It's not gonna let me craft the bucket. Alright. Actually, there we go. Because originally I was thinking to put it right over here. Well, I thought it was a little bit smaller, but it isn't. I was thinking to put it right here because it'd be useful and right with the kitchen to make all your good foods and another way to cook. However, it's not so much the case. This is intended for mature audiences. Just in case somebody is walking around streaking or something. here, probably throw in some sorts of seating arrangements. Perfect. Got your red lights. Figured that might be more neutrally acceptable for everybody, not just one person in particular. Whereas all my buildings that I've done has been whatever I wanted. I didn't try and do a build off or something like that. This is definitely a new thing for me. Alright, so we've got that. Need to do a seating arrangement in here. Probably bedroom on this side. And entire crafting room over here. Normally the crafting room would be like closer to the front door, but that's not a lot of space, and well, that's where that is. Okay, so one mod that I'm new with is this right here. Most of this just doesn't quite fit with what I'm building. That's expensive. Okay, structures. Structures. Man, that wood. Well, I figured it'd be kind of a fun thing to do just to... Alright. Thought it'd be fun to just kind of live it up, you know? Structures, weather vanes, bam. These gates are amazing sounding. Been feeling like an old man. There we go. Got 6 storage containers and each one of them hold 120. This is quite nice. Yeah, I'm checking on them. Okay. I do want to put in some pillars to add some nice textures on the side before I begin work up there, apparently. So I do have quite a bit of high-tech doodads around here. Let's go some storage. Sneaking up on the crops. Gotta help those storage lockers fit in, you know. There we go. Trent. Hmm. Oh, the winner of this contest ends up, I believe all of the participants gets to keep their house that they're building. But the winner, ooh, I need more pillars. The winner gets to select their dragon egg that they want. Enabled all of them. Perfect. Oh, but they get to keep their house. They also select a dragon egg that they get, or dragon egg. Pretty sure that if they wished to, they could exchange it for something other than the dragon egg. If you're like totally against wyverns and stuff. And that animal comes colored. I don't know if I want that. Blackened as well. Hello.
Hello.
All right. He accidentally let slip that those plants are upside down earlier. Don't really want to tell him how hard it did. Did I already get those? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. All right. Glad it didn't give me 20 brushes. Five. bucks. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool right there. Don't know if I want any of the reds on this. Two, four. So I did let my wife know that if she wanted to do this, it would be good. Give her the practice building, and then she would just be able to keep whatever building she did end up with at the end of it. So, you guys in the comments or the watching or whatever, let me know how I'm doing. If you think I should change something, or ask me how I did something, whatever. I'm open book to you guys. Now I did those ones with as much red as I did because these, I'm trying to blend it in with those, you know? At least that's the goal. Oh, this is gonna be good. You guys ready for this? That's the wrong one. If you didn't catch it, they're hanging upside down. The regular rails, though, maybe they'll appear the way. Nope. They're also trying to hang upside down. Okay. Figured safer sorry, you know. Rockroot's good. Some new Cody person in there. Nice. Alright. So we've got more storage containers there. This should be plenty to hold the resources and have at least a fairly good sorted stuff. Bedroom over here. Crafting room over there. Black. Let's see here. So I got quite a bit of these different paints or pictures from a server called Gunsmoke. It was sort of fun. Then since I really couldn't build much, I got quite bored of it. This one's going to be a bedroom one. The words on this one get covered up. Some of them I just don't want to give up, you know? Like, let other people just take it from me, you know? Because this is for, a lot of these are for role-playing servers. Okay, I was starting to think that I froze myself, you know? The heck is with that lag? I do kind of think giving up some walking lightning would be good. It took forever to get a picture of that lightning. Son of the gun. So yeah, right after I get done with my little build here, I really gotta throw in a validations of my files. Because this is ridiculous. Don't want to jump and chat with them so they don't have to worry about what they say or whatever, because Cody doesn't know I'm streaming. Faye briefly knew right when I was leaving, but yeah. So I joined the Waking Realms RP for roleplay. Tried joining them, but they didn't get me whitelisted until 24 hours after I've submitted, and about 12 to 20 hours after they've approved me to join them. So that's when I started looking around for other servers that I might be able to join, because it was my day off and I didn't want to just do nothing on my day off. And then I ended up finding the A1 group down there at the bottom. I haven't joined theirs either, because right when I found them and was working through their mods, which my ARC drive ended up being full, so I had to delete all my mods and redo it all again. During this period of time, since I was doing nothing anyway, Faye talked to me. He's the guy of the No Lives Matter. And he kind of talked to me about joining them, hanging out and stuff, so I figured I'd give him a try. He seems to be a pretty cool guy. At one time, I had to go and let him know that, hey, everybody can do their own thing, but I can't be around a whole bunch of naked people. Just because, you know, people are going to walk by. I don't want to see the naked people. And then, family members might walk right by right when I'm talking to somebody. Now, hello Benji Straw, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great, thank you. Just kind of eager because this is my first ever Buildoff. So I'm there's two admins, the owners. They're the ones kind of supervising everything, and they're going to be the ones that judge it at the end. I don't know anything about that Cody guy on the top there. Oh, it doesn't show up for you guys. Interesting. But there's another guy, Razor, I believe his name was. He's part of the Buildoff. He's my competition right now. To my knowledge, it's just me and that guy. Our objectives are to build a building for a new player. Let's say you just join into the server and you had a little bit of this ARC stuff, the currency for the game, because when you start up you get some money for free. Anyway, so let's say you join in, you get your stipend of ARC currency, and it's like burning a hole in your pocket, and you're like, hey, I want to buy something like a nice starter base. You'll end up buying one of our bases. I'm not sure which one you're going to get, because it's going to be whoever's first place is. Any of the other contestants, I believe they get to keep their building and go place it in their own place or whatever. Whatever. They get to keep it. Stinking thing, let me join. I got a house to build. So, you'll just be able to have it placed down, and we've got a mod called Structure Saver. It's by Joyar. He's a pretty cool guy for modders go. Anyway, and then it'll assemble this entire base for you. So yeah. If you also wanted to do it the real way, like getting the resources and stuff, come on, join for me. then it would be hopefully it would be some bit more reasonable for you to work and get the resources to give to the admin to summon you this base. Um, Whichever one wins. The winner gets to choose a dragon or a wyvern. You can get like the wyvern already full grown, just tamed, or you can grow up a baby and get it imprinted and stuff. So the winner, alright, fine. Well, I'll finish telling you about it real quick, and then I gotta stop this so that I can reload and all that stuff. Anyway, so the first person gets to choose theirs, second place gets to choose theirs, third place, so on until they've run out of the rewards. And then I believe if you are a person that just absolutely hates the wyverns, I'm quite certain that you can exchange that wyvern egg for something else of a choosings or something, I don't know. But I'm gonna validate my files and I'll pop a stream back up afterwards. Have a good one, guys.